All right. Hello, my name is Philip Bull. This project is Heartwise, and my teammates are
I'm Justin Ming.
I'm Austin Nixie.
Pahuja.
right. And so for Heartwise, what our goal was to do is to provide better patient access for low-income families to congestive heart failure diagnostic tools. What we did was we built an AI using scikit-learn and NumPy and Pandas, and we fed it over 4,000 lines of CSV data of 15 parameters each, and it was real data from real people. And we were able to get that data through a GitHub repo we had found on the internet from a couple of years ago and train our own model using the random forest classifier. So essentially, what it does is we take information from our front end and we feed it to a REST API on the back end that uses Flask API. And we do our work, feed it to the model, get the prediction, and feed that back to the front end. And afterwards, we can provide a risk analysis as well as a percentage chance of congestive heart failure within the next 10 years. And I'll show you just a couple of what those files are. Well, we have our predictions.py, which is our RESTful API in Flask with Python. And we essentially just send over our prediction, our confidence, and we have very comprehensive error handling. And I'll also show you our form.js, which is essentially just our front end survey, which sends our post and get requests. So now I'm going to hand it off to the front end, and they're going to explain more of the project.
All right, so this is the front end view of our application. Here we have an animated 3D model of a heart, as well as information about what congestive heart failure is. We talk about how it's a major health condition. We also talk about some of the causes, as well as current treatments for CHF. And then we also talk about how our app seeks to go further by providing support to users so that they can take better care of their health. And we have a 3D animated video as well.
And then down below is just a 15-question survey. It asks questions like age, what your sex is, cigarette, do you smoke cigarettes, your BMI, cholesterol, just general questions to put into our predictive model. The predictive model is 85% accurate. And so it asks all these questions and it gives a confidence score of if you'll get in the next 10 years. So we're just going to press complete and we're going to go.
Right.
And here we go. You get your confidence interval.
All right. So it generates a pie chart that, tells the AI model, shows that the person had a 40% chance of developing CHF in the next 10 years.
Right.
What?
And
Right.
now,
So now here we have the risk assessment, as well as providing the next steps that the user can take. And this is personalized. We talk about how some next steps can be to schedule a physical with a doctor or schedule an online appointment to the CVS Minute Clinic. They can exercise for around 30 minutes a day to lose weight, manage stress, increase their consumption of healthy foods, and consider guidance from mental health professionals to take better care of their mental health in the process.
hey guys, so to wrap up, that was our entire project. We essentially developed this in mind with low-income families that don't necessarily have access to the kind of healthcare that higher middle class people do. And the reason why we, developed this is because usually with those lower income families, they don't have access to as healthy of foods as others and have a greater risk of developing congestive heart failure because the food that you put into your body is really important. Things like fruits and veggies are very important for your health. And we want to provide a platform for people who can take that next step in getting healthier, right? And so that's pretty much it.